Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark Interloper series. I am Lonelywolf and we are here today to, well, work on that coat some more. We still have, I don't remember, like a lot of hours left to go on it. The clothing tab, we can see it's being worked on right there. When it is done, we will have a lot of warmth at our disposal. About midday, so I intend to step outside. Let me see, do I still have my hatchet on me? Yes, I do. I need to get this knife sharpened up, so I'm debating whether to do that today or later. It's gonna take a lot of sharpening to get it done, and the weather is pretty bad, -7, so I probably don't have time to bust up a pallet for wood, do I? 29 minutes for 3, yeah, let's go. Yeah, it didn't take terribly long, the weather's still bad, -5. Middle of the afternoon, that's pretty bad temperature. So yeah, we'll step inside to warm up, we'll sharpen this knife. Once it's sharp, we'll get out and get that fire started. Sharpen. We'll probably blow through the entirety of this whetstone to call it good. Once you run out of whetstones,
so hungry.
which you can get plenty on Timberwolf Mountain once we get there, but once you run out of whetstones, you can just continually craft knives, break them down, and then harvest them and then recraft. But you shouldn't be using a knife that much by that point to require that. What are we at now? 77%? That's perfect. The weather still sounds absolutely atrocious out there, but check my wood stores. 21 reclaimed wood, 30 sticks, 5 coal. Yeah, let's go out, get that fire started, and get crafting. The wind has changed direction, which is fine by me. Still got a deer down on the ice if I wanted to do some hunting, but you know, we are going to have to use a match today, apparently. We don't have a clear day to get this started. There we go, torch, stick, start. There's plenty of reclaimed wood here for me to use and abuse. That's what I built the hatchet for, and eventually we'll be heading back to DP to build another or forlorn muskeg. We'll wait and see.
That didn't work.
It's kind of a give or take either way. There's wolves no matter which direction you go, but the wolves in muskeg are a little bit more avoidable. But my only problem with muskeg is its temperature. You know, Desolation Point, I can actually stay inside and get my crafting done. And to craft 1 or 2 more arrowheads and a hatchet wouldn't be so far out of the question as to be impossible for just a simple short run over there, but I'd rather play it safe. Alright, get this fire up to acceptable levels. It's nearing acceptable levels. Just throw one more piece on the fire. There we go, that gets it completely up to acceptable levels. Skin coat, let's go for an hour with the knife. Well, there's still got an hour left on the fire. Let's see if there's any sticks right in the vicinity I can grab. Are indeed a few. And yes, lovely commentator. I know you complained about it before, and you'll complain about it again. I left my fire burning just to go grab sticks for 20 in-game minutes. What are you gonna do about it? Actually, it probably wasn't 20 in-game minutes, but not this time anyway. But it was a fair few seconds. And there's nothing else good around, just pallets. Anyway, let's get back and throw some sticks on me. Throw another hour into the coat. We'll probably be here all night, honestly, provided the weather stays spiffy. I don't see any reason why not. I know this is an important waste of fire resources, but... well, I guess it depends on how you view fire. I wouldn't call this a waste of fire resources. I'm preventing cabin fever, which would be far more difficult to survive if I couldn't step inside. Well, this came up right out of nowhere. And my fire's not exactly in a spot. To keep it going. And I don't exactly privy the idea of staying out in a blizzard to craft this coat. So, we'll grab dinner. Actually, I don't even know if it's fully enough calories for dinner, but it's close enough. Let's break this down by hand. Get all the wood out of this place. I'm not going to be using this plastic container. How much? 6 for 2 hours worth of work? Ow. It's the same light level in here. What are you talking about, game? Oof, that thing gives a lot of materials. Oh, so I can break this down in the dark, but... alright, game. You're gonna let me have my cake, but you're not gonna let me eat it too. Where'd I put the cloth? I guess nowhere, so it'll go in here. Okay, so... yeah, we're just waiting on this stuff. How far along are we on this guy? Still not very far. Just use this whetstone up. Well, we passed the time. Oh yeah, that blizzard is not calming down. I thought that fire was in a good enough position to be unassailable by the wind, but even I can make mistakes in placement. Alright. Any clothes I want to repair? Jeans are looking trash. How long does it take to make deerskin booties? 20 hours? 76% on this guy, that's almost low enough for me to want to repair it. None of the rest are low enough for me to want to repair it. Doing God's good work here with this satchel. I know the model and the screenshot makes it look relatively small, but you gotta think this is most of an entire moose hide, and this is a shoulder strap, so I'd expect this thing to be about 3 square feet or so space of carrying capacity. Anyway, let's eat the rabbit.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna
Great.
die.
Gotta take some antibiotics. Now I can just stay up for a little while first. Well, it's kind of pointless to stay up with having just taken the antibiotics. So yeah, let's go straight to sleep with 400 calories for 3 hours. Ugh. Yeah, let's go. I don't remember how many hours of rest it takes to get rid of this. I think it's 10, isn't it? Seven out of 10 hours. This is gonna rapidly affect me to a large degree.
Right now.
Well, just eat the moose. Drink what little water I have left before I can go make some more on the fire when we get started out there. And bomb through 10 hours. Well, we only have to go 7. The first thing before we get started on the coat is going to be more water. Because I'm burning through water like it's nobody's business. Nobody's business.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Yeah, your stomach might be eating itself, but you'll be okay. I really thought this fire was positioned enough out of the way. Looks like I may have to re-evaluate where out of the way is under here. I don't think right there's out of the way. That's definitely not out of the way. That existing fire may make it hard. Yeah. It's another match down if I do this. And it goes out. Only 20 reclaimed left in my inventory. That'll get me through another day and I can bust up some more pallets and such.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, I really need this coat. I cannot survive without it, really. To be brutally honest. I really need two, but it's gonna take time.
Turned out pretty well.
Straight up go for 5 and make 0.6 of a gallon of water. What, you telling me that ain't warm enough? 28.8 is not warm enough. You're telling me I just burned 1,000 condition. Ugh. Just get it hot. Gosh dang it. I wish I'd realized that sooner that this thing wasn't warm. Just tells you what the world temperature is getting to. Absurdly low levels, that's what. Alright, well, we got 3 hours of fire, so... Still not a good day outside, really, but... decent enough for what I'm doing, especially with this fire. You're kidding me. You guys are lurking up this direction now, too? Ugh. 3 sticks. It's worth the 10 minutes. It's nearly triple the amount of time to add to the fire. Alrighty. Back to the coat. We only got 20 hours left. Do it in a couple more days is all. Yeah, I thought as much. Really? I am never gonna get this coat done at this rate. We'll just take the rabbit in and harvest it. Ay, ay, ay. I hate interloper weather. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Ugh, this isn't Stalker by any means. Get the meat and to hide. The gutsies off you for an hour and 24 minutes of time. Let's go drop all the goodies outside. Let's grab a piece of meal. Drop the guts and the hide in here, and I guess we'll read a book or something. There you go. More stuff to cure. Alrighty then, well, let's bust this shelf up. Yeah, for every minute of time. Oh wow, it actually keeps the thing. For every minute of time I spend outside. How much does this shelf take? I probably don't have 2 hours 36 minutes for this shelf, do I? Daylight anyway. And I didn't bring my storm lantern, I don't think. Alright, firewood fuel. Let me see where we stand now. 22 pieces of reclaimed wood. Now, it's still a decent amount. There we go. Ah, less blizzard, mate.
I need to drop something.
Well, let's shoot for this rabbit meat, see what happens. Let's roll the dice. Hey, we rolled the dice successfully. Woo! All right, let's see how much sleep we get. If that blizzard ends, we'll step out and start the fire with another match. How many matches do I have left? 10. I didn't bring anything else with me, so I will have to go. And 60% condition. Should have dropped that fire. Should have made that fire hot first.
I need to find food.
Okay, with no wind blowing, it's 4 degrees. Okay. Well, every time I light this, I'm progressing my fire starting skills at the very least. Just hope the blizzards stay away long enough to finish this coat. I really want to finish this coat. It's driving me nuts that I've not been able to yet. Would have been able to get a lot more work done on it were it not for the blizzards. And then you could argue that Quonset garage would have been a better pick because indoor crafting table. And you'd be right on the blizzards aspect, but you'd be wrong because words. What I'm looking for. Cabin fever. Boom. Net positive temperature. 2 hours 52 minutes. Let's go for let's go for an hour first. See where that gets us. Just foggy. Barely net positive on the temperature though. Let's throw another thing on the fire, see if that can't increase our temperature by a little bit. Still 2 hours left on the fire. Let's make some more water again. Okay, snow's falling. I don't like that. Luckily it doesn't take long to boil. What do you reckon, another blizzard? Temperature's dropped enough that 36 degrees output isn't even enough. Take 10 minutes to do this, see where that leads us with the weather. Another blizzard looks like. Yep, another blizzard. Coastal highway, go burn! Go burn in the frozen hell Canadian tundra that this is. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I've not even seen Cabin Fever Risk yet, so do you reckon we head over to Coastal Highway or to Quonset Garage to finish this? leave what gear's here and just bounce and head back in the day when it's warm enough to go. I'm well on my way to getting done with you. 15.9 hours remaining. I could do that in a day. I could have finished it 2 days ago, well, a day ago anyway, but weren't for all these blizzards, but that's that. Anyway, that's gonna conclude today's episode of Fighting the Blizzard. Ugh, I need to leave Coastal Highway soon. I cannot stay here with this many blizzards, although I don't feel like this isn't... It feels abnormal compared to Stalker for the amount of blizzards, but I don't know if it feels abnormal for Coastal Highway for Loper for blizzards, but this is the longest I've ever gone on Loper. What day are we on? Day 35. Alright, yeah, well, that's the end of this episode. I'm done rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed, and curse the blizzards for me, and pray that RNGesus blesses me with 5 days of good weather, or else I'm heading back to the garage to finish this sucker. Cabin fever be damned. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!